This is an amateur featherweight bout. Introducing you fighters, first of all, in the blue corner. Aged 19, he stands at 6 foot 1 inches tall. He has an MMA record of 2 wins, no losses, and no draws. He's from Scotland, representing Goliath MMA. He weighed in at 65.8 kilograms. Please put your hands together for Ben Hastie. Facing him across the cage is his opponent in the red corner. He's aged 19. He stands at 6 foot 1 inches tall. He's an MMA record of 1 win, 2 losses and 1 draw. He's from Sunderland, representing TFT MMA. He weighed in at 65.8 kilograms. Please put your hands together for Benjamin Day. We scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Your referee, Trev Mitchell.
Here we go, the tail of the tape then for Benjamin Day taking on Ben Hastie. As we said, they're both men over 6 foot, undefeated. Hastie looking to continue that. Ben Day here in front of his home crowd looking to upset.
Yeah, good opportunity for Ben Day to get a good win on his record here.
Nice. Again, we see these leg kicks immediately in this one. I think that's all 3 fights have opened with leg kicks. It just shows how much, I guess it was an underutilised tool for so many years, and now it's used by everyone.
You know, it's a great way to start the fight, you know, show the opponent that you mean business. It hurts getting kicked in the leg.
Some nice cage wrestling here from the two, jostling for position. Hastie. Ben Day doing a great job there to turn his man against the cage. Watching for that knee.
Oh, nice right hand there from Ben Day and a nice knee to the body. Trevor Mitchell does well to get out of the way.
Nice knee to the body in. Looking for a single leg here is Ben Hastie. Looking to try and kick the leg of Day out from underneath him, but failing to do so.
Yeah, good balance from Ben Day there.
How much does that take out you? We've seen these knees to the body a fair few times tonight. I mean, that must knock the air out you, Joe.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, luckily, you know, both fighters are very fit, but it definitely takes a bit out of the gas tank for sure.
This is already looking like another 50-50 fight. Great to see such even matchmaking on these shows.
Yeah, every fight's been great so far, and this one's looking like a very tactical battle between the two. Both men just trying to establish a bit of an advantage here, and looks like Hastie may have made the first move with the takedown.
Day, though, doing a good job here, trying to get back up to his feet instantly. Just needs to watch he doesn't get his legs tied up.
Ben Hastie puts in a hook.
Difficult for Ben Day here. Just because of his position on the cage, it's going to be difficult for him to get out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's drilled this position with, you know, a TFT a lot, with Fisher, who's like excellent on the wall. But definitely Ben Hastie's in the more favourable position here.
If you are Ben Day, then how are you looking to get out of this position?
Well, he's doing the right things. He's trying to get the weight off his hands. He's using the cage to lean on and kind of build up. He's just blocked Ben Hastie putting that hook in again. But a lot of Ben Hastie's weight is over the top of him right now, which is making his life a bit difficult.
Battling here for this position. Hastie keeping this heavy pressure up against the fence. Chipping away with short knees to the leg. Look for a trip there as well. Not quite getting it, but he gets a fight again to the floor.
Yeah, good work from Ben Hastie there, good hustle.
Day looking for the neck here, but from that position.
I think it might be hard to finish it from there. Ben Hastie's very composed. He's managed to get the superior position again. And he's looking for that hook. He's got a nice lace on the leg now, which again will limit the mobility in Ben Day's leg. And he could do with chipping away here, scoring some points.
Quite interesting talking to Steve before this, and he was saying to call Ben Kaben instead of Khabib, and it's because of his ground game, because of the way that he works and tries to tie the legs up.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what we've just seen.
You can definitely see that influence there, the way he's tying up the legs and the way he's kind of grinding his man down against the cage. So fair play, I can see why he's got that name.
I tell you what else is also nice to see, like these Scottish guys have come down, it's a fair few hours from where they've travelled, but fans coming down to support Ben Day.
Yeah.
Of course, Ben Day's got a lot of fans in here as well, but just sort of a little nod to the fans who have made that travel from Scotland.
100%, you know, well, the Scottish love a scrap, so fair play, they're more than happy to make the travel down. It's always nice when you've got a bit of support, you know, when you're fighting. You know, it gives you a little bit extra bit of motivation to get that win.
It's another very interesting opening round here, but Ben Day, look at that, walking forward, ready, pacing, waiting for Hastie for this second round.
Yeah, Ben Day looks quite, looks very composed. Yeah, it's almost like he kind of knew to expect what he just experienced.
Cage door closing, referee Trevor Mitchell gets us underway here in the second round. Nice stand switch there, immediately from Day. Leg kicks once again, we see.
Yeah.
Hastie coming forward here with a few strikes.
Nice front kick to the body by Hastie.
Lovely entry there, pushed it straight up against the cage, and straight in front of his corner is Ben Hastie, looking for this takedown.
Yeah, he timed the level change lovely there as Ben Day was striking. He's back on that single leg. Ben Day has already showed he's got good balance. Let's see if he can defend.
How much of an advantage has it been in front of your corner in a position like this when you want your coach to talk you through it?
You know, it definitely helps, you know, especially in like these complex positions where, you know, when your opponent moves a certain way, you've got to react differently. So it's definitely going to help Ben Hastie here. Be a little harder for Ben Day to hear his corner advice on this side of the cage. But I'm sure he's drilled these type of positions a lot in the gym.
Of course, guys in TFT like James Hendon, who we see coming off that phenomenal victory just last weekend at Cage Warriors against Tobias Harilla. If you've got them sort of guys to train with, your ground game and your wall game is going to be good.
Oh, 100%. 100%. You can't learn from anyone better, particularly in the UK.
Look at that, tying that leg up again is Ben Hastie. Ben Day, though, it's just relentless work to keep trying to get back to his feet.
Yeah, Ben Day's done a great job there. You know, Ben Hastie's going to be looking to get the takedown again. Nice knee there from the clinch. I'd like to see Ben Day try and turn him with his underhook.
It'll be interesting to see how Hastie comes on here, because I believe he's never went the distance in an MMA bout. So how the gas tank will cope, because this is hard work for both men.
Oh, 100%. You know, 100%. And as I said in an earlier fight, it's very discouraging when you're constantly trying to get someone down. Maybe you have a little bit of success, you get them down to the mat, and then they pop straight back up. It's physically and mentally draining. So let's see how that has an effect as the fight goes on. Ben Day, you know, definitely, you know, he's seen the worst of the fight so far, but, you know, he's looking composed, he's still looking fit. He's reversed him now, he's trying to get his own single leg.
Taking it a high crotch, looking to kick the leg away, and so close to getting it. But
Good.
Hastie manages to stay on his feet, and then...
Yes, changes to his double.
Now what does Ben Day need to do to advance this
Well,
position?
he's lacing the legs now, which is great. It's going to make it so much harder for Ben Hastie to get up. He could do with getting his head above Ben Hastie, and that way he can land, you know, some good strikes, chip away, and ideally get his man's back on the mat. As Ben Hastie's kind of sat up right now, which is a little awkward to get some strikes off.
Can't quite see here from our vantage point, but Ben Day chipping away here. He's doing a good job of once he's got it to the ground there. Just as you were saying before, landing them short shots.
Yeah, and it's one of them, you know, as much as Ben Hastie's been, you know, pushing the grappling a lot, Ben Day, when he had a little bit of success with the grappling there, he was the one that was doing a bit more damage. So, you know, let's see how that round was scored.
I know we said it last fight, but I'm glad we're with the mics and not with the scorecards today.
100%.
Here we go, going into here, third and final round. Andrew Fisher in the ear of Ben Day there. What do you think he'll be calling for here?
I think the reason why Ben Day has been on the back foot a little bit is because he's been coming out here trying to strike, where Hastie's clearly trying to grapple. What we've just seen in the last 30 seconds was Ben Day had the most success he's had all fight, and that's because he was the one that was kind of dictating the grappling. I think Fisher's going to be trying to tell him to get the takedown, where he's probably going to have a little bit more success.
And a minute's not a long time to get all that information across.
No, definitely not. But we'll see what he can do with what he's been told.
Here we go. Round 3 of 3 in this featherweight contest. Seconds are out. Cage doors locked, and here we go. Both men just 3 minutes and straight in on that takedown.
Beautiful.
And he gets it.
And he's instantly looking for strikes. He's doing good damage here. I think he might have caught Ben Hastie off guard there. Change of pace there.
I mean, that's exactly how you want to start a third and final round when a fight's been so close, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Change of tactics from Ben Day. He's looking good for it. As you say, you know, Ben Hastie hasn't been all the way to the scorecards yet. So let's see how he is this round.
Nice big strike there from Ben Day. Look, it's exactly what you were saying. He's getting this fight to the floor, and then he's instantly looking to chip away.
Yeah, he's doing good work here. He's scoring.
It's hard enough to get up off your back when you've got somebody on you, even more so when they're punching you in the face.
100%. You know, Hastie is on his side. He's looking for an underhook. Oh.
Again, those strikes.
He comes up. And nice. Capitalised on a bit of space there. Managed to get in the top position. He's looking to lace the legs again.
And he gets that hook straight in.
Ben Day does a great job of working back up. He's going to want to turn into him here.
This has been heavy work for both of these men.
Yeah, Ben Hastie's looking for that double leg again.
Drops to his knees to try and get it, but again Ben Day chipping away with them strikes.
Yeah, he's looking busy. You know, this is what scores nowadays.
Straight in for the takedown of his own is Ben Hastie. Will he get it?
Yeah, it's clear Ben Hastie's wanting the takedown now. He may be a bit of fatigue there. But he has got his man down to the mat. Ben Day again though working up and landing strikes. Got a figure four grip. He's maybe looking to turn him with a Kimura, but Ben Hastie manages to get his hands connected again.
Another close round here at Rising Conquer 13. Ben Day looking to his corner for some advice here and gets straight up to his feet.
Yeah, great job again. Bit of an awkward position for him here with Hastie's got a good body lock.
What does Hastie need to do to try and look to capitalise on this position then?
He could look at tripping the leg. You know, Ben Day's legs are pretty close together. I'm not sure what he's trying there, but he's ended up on the mat.
Hastie looking again to lace those legs.
Ben Day could do with pushing Hastie's head away and building up to his knees. I don't think the strike's going to do him any favours from this position. Last 10 seconds
left in what's been another close contest.
And again, how do you score this round? Obviously, Ben's landed more strikes, but Ben Hastie's probably had the more dominant positions. So, see how the judges call this one.
Both men sit here, nice showing of respect between the two. But yeah, look, it's not one of those absolute wars you've seen in the first two fight. That was a very technical fight though from both men.
Yeah, very technical. You know, both men having to make adjustments through the fight, and should be a close one on the scorecards.
Here we go now. We're waiting for these scorecards to be collected. Last few checks here from our cage side officials. But yeah, really hard one to call that.
Yeah, let's see what the judges think. You know, we've already seen one draw on the cards. Who knows, we may see another. You know, I think it ultimately comes down to the last two rounds. I believe Ben Hastie won the first. Second and third round were close. You know, Ben Day definitely had more success than he did in the first round. So let's see how they call it.
And here we go to the judges' scorecards.
Well, ladies and gents, once again, please put your hands together for both of our warriors inside the cage. After 3 hard-fought 3-minute rounds, we go to your judges' scorecards. And we have a draw, a split draw. Please put your hands together for Ben Hastie and Benjamin Day.
And as we said...